Hi, everybody. This is Amy Danella. Thanks for coming to read today. Today's book is called The Little Little House by Jessica Souhami. This book is based on an old Jewish folk tale, and it takes place in a little town in the country of Ukraine, which is where my family came from. And this book kind of teaches a nice lesson about learning to how people can learn to appreciate what they have. So let's get started. The Little Little House. And I want to show you a close-up of this picture of the little little house. The person with the beard in the picture is Joseph, who's the main character in this story. And that's his wife and their 3 children. And that house does look pretty little, doesn't it? Take a close look at the pictures in this book because you'll see a lot of very funny things, and it'll make you understand a little bit more about what's going on in the story. Long ago, before you were even born, there was a poor man called Joseph who lived in a little house with his wife and 3 children. There was a yard in the front with 6 yellow chickens and a red rooster pecking the dirt. And there was a field at the back with a pretty brown cow and a little gray goat chewing the grass. And Joseph knew they could never be happy in such a little house. How can we be happy? Joseph sighed. We're so jammed and crammed, so squashed and squeezed. There's no money for a bigger house, so what can I do? Suddenly he thought, I know. I'll ask Aunty Bella. Aunty Bella was clever and kind. She listened to everyone's problems and always gave good advice. Look at those children fighting with each other, and the babies crying and the mothers scolding. Joseph looks pretty miserable. So the next day, Joseph went to see Aunty Bella. Aunty Bella, he said, we can never be happy in such a little house. What can I do? Aunty Bella just smiled. Go home, Joseph, she said, and take the 6 yellow chickens into your house. See what a difference that will make. And Joseph did as Aunty Bella said. But this is what happened. Oh, Joseph doesn't look any happier, does he? And can you see what these chickens are doing? Look at that. So the next day, Joseph went back to see Aunty Bella. Aunty Bella, he said, things are worse. Our house is so full it's creaking, and the chickens are so cheeky. What can I do? Aunty Bella just smiled. Go home, Joseph, she said, and take the red rooster into the house. See what a difference that will make. And Joseph did as Aunty Bella said. But this is what happened. You know what roosters are famous for, don't you guys? Yes, that's right. They're famous for waking everybody up at the crack of dawn by doing their cock-a-doodle-doo. So this rooster looks like he's waking everybody up. And look at what the chickens are doing. Do you think Joseph is happier now? So the next day, Joseph went back to see Aunty Bella. Nope, guess he's not happier now. Aunty Bella, he said, things are dreadful. Our house is so full it's shaking. The chickens are so cheeky, and the roosters so noisy. What can I do?" Aunty Bella just smiled. "Go home, Joseph," she said, "and take the pretty brown cow into the house. See what a difference that will make." And Joseph did as Aunty Bella said. But this is what happened. Oh my gosh, that house looks very crowded. And look at some of these really funny pictures. Look at what the cow's doing to Joseph. And look at those chickens sitting on the cow's back. And look down underneath the cow at what the chicken's doing with the baby. Joseph does not look happy. So the next day, Joseph went back to see Aunty Bella. "Aunty Bella," he said, "things are terrible. Our house is so full it's quaking. The chickens are so cheeky, the rooster's so noisy, and the cow's so clumsy. What can I do?" Aunty Bella just smiled. "Go home, Joseph," she said, "and take the little gray goat into the house. See what a difference that will make." Do you think that's going to make things better? Well, Joseph did as Aunty Bella said. But this is what happened. Okay, there's the goat in the house now eating the tablecloth. And look at what the brother and sister are doing. They look like they're holding their noses. You know why? Oh, and look, there are broken dishes on the floor. Oh my gosh. So the next day, Joseph went back to see Aunty Bella. "Aunty Bella," he said, "things are impossible. Our house is so full it's bursting. The chickens are so cheeky, the rooster's so noisy, the cow's so clumsy, and the goat's so smelly. What can I do?" Aunty Bella laughed out loud. "Go home, Joseph," she said, "and turn all the animals out of the house. See what a difference that will make." And Joseph did as Aunty Bella said. And this is what happened. "How peaceful it is," sighed Joseph. "How quiet and clean. Our house is not so little after all." He smiled. "How happy we are." And the next day, Joseph went to thank clever Aunty Bella. And that's the end of that story. The end.